Hey, welcome everyone. This is Nika and it is Vlogmas 2K20 Day 6. I made my sister's birthday is Monday tomorrow, but I made this cake for her. She's doing keto, so we did a Swerve Sweets, this chocolate keto cake. It only makes one box, one $6 box, only makes an 8-inch round cake. So I had to buy 2 boxes. So this cake was $12. I think next time I'm really going to consider just making it from scratch. But I couldn't resist because I didn't know how this would taste. It actually ended up tasting good. This is the already made mix. You just add your wet ingredients, which are it's like the eggs, the oil, the vanilla, and all of that. So anyway, after baking it up, I actually torted my layers. I split I split that 8-inch round into like 2 pieces. And so I use my little cake saw, if you can see it in the back. Top right, that's a little cake saw. That's what I use. So my first layer, I just put that frosting in, which I made the frosting. It's like 4 sticks of butter, cocoa powder, and like powdered Swerve. And I also made this berry jam. It's just like the mixed berries, like raspberries, strawberries, blueberries. And I just I blended them with an immersion blender and added like the stevia sweetener to it and cooked it over the stove. Added a little lemon juice, and it makes a nice little jam. I also use for like the chantilly cakes that I make. But notes for next time, I'm gonna have to put like a round piping tip because I felt like the borders that I was trying to do to keep the jam in, they just weren't strong enough. And I think it was the tip, because when I did another cake like this with multiple layers, when I used the tip, it was able to contain what I had on the inside. When I'm smoothing everything out, you'll see that some of the jelly is like creeping out of the side. So, lessons for next time. But anyway, I'm just applying a little crumb coat. I love this frosting, y'all. It was a good. I'm gonna post the link to the frosting if you're interested. It was a really good frosting and held up really well. So let's see. Am I still doing my crumb coat? Okay, so I popped it in the freezer. Now it's out of the freezer. I'm applying that final coat. Lord, when you do a crumb coat, please put the cake in the freezer. I've noticed that when I'm doing cakes, I'm like in and out the freezer like 20 times because it is so easy to work with like a cold cake, especially if you're dripping a ganache or applying that final layer. Like after you do your crumb coat, it just makes the process a little bit smoother when you're working with like a cold cake. But this frosting was like so dreamy, this keto buttercream frosting. It was so easy to work with. It was really easy, guys. And like I said, this is keto, so it's like sweetened with Swerve and artificial sweeteners. When I use like Truvia and the Swerve sweet confectioner sugar, it was an awesome frosting. So I'm just cleaning up the edges for the cake. Pretty much done with it. I just popped this in the freezer just to set it, and then I placed it in the refrigerator overnight. That's done. So I think next time I'll probably do like a drip on it, but this is the cake. We just plopped some candles on top. But yeah, look how crisp. Oh my god, look how crisp that cake came out. And with the berry filling and everything. It doesn't look as appealing with like the layers, but it was pretty good. It was tasty. Thank you for watching this video. Happy Vlogmas.